It is time for the New York Jets to unleash Elijah Moore and Denzel Mims in this offense. Hello, everybody. My name is Jake Asman. This is the Jake Asman Show for a Wednesday, October 20th, 2021. I want to welcome all of you in to the channel. Thanks so much for taking time to watch either live or after the fact. I want to remind you before we talk Jets in this offense, please subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button on the right-hand side of your screen. Comment your thoughts afterwards. And as always, please like this video as I want to continue to grow this page, and you'll get daily Jets video content and other segments from my radio show, either on ESPN Houston or on Sports Map Radio, which is a nationally syndicated show that I do every single Saturday. That being said, let's talk about the New York Jets. They're coming off the bye week, and Robert Saleh said something very interesting about Elijah Moore and whether or not we will see more of Elijah Moore in this offense. Let's get to the quote from Saleh first. Quote, "We're going to get our best players on the field, and Elijah obviously is one of them. He's been affecting the game. His speed is felt there on the football field. He's going to continue to get opportunities. We just got to find creative ways to get him on the football field and get him in position to go make a play." Now, Robert Saleh could say all this, but actions speak louder than words for the Jets coaching staff. Elijah Moore against the Falcons in London was targeted just twice. Other than that, just one play where he drew that huge, big passing interference penalty, it felt like Elijah Moore was not even out there. So the reality is the Jets could say they want to feature more Elijah Moore, and they could say, oh, they believe in Denzel Mims. We got to see it. The Jets need to give those guys an opportunity to go out there and make a bunch of plays for this team. This is an offense that has struggled in the first half of games. They've been outscored 75-13 in the first half of games. They've been shut out in the first quarter all year. I'm tired of talking about these slow starts on offense. I'm tired of talking about the potential that these guys have. It's time to see the playmakers make some plays, and it's on LaFleur and the coaching staff to go out there and put these guys in position to find success. Look at Kadarius Toney with the New York Giants. They finally give him a chance, and he had that breakout game 2 games ago against the Dallas Cowboys. You got to let young players play, specifically with Elijah Moore. You know, this is a guy that obviously has flashed a ton of potential. I understand that over the summer, he ended up getting hurt, and maybe that delayed some of his development. But before he got hurt in training camp, you know, this was a guy that was lighting it up, it felt like, each and every practice. We know the talent is there. Get him on the football field, right? Robert Saleh talked about using the bye week to diagnose the root of the Jets' first half struggles. I think a lot of it's because they're not calling the right plays to get the ball to their playmakers. Now, some of it is on, just LaFleur coming out with some sloppy play calling. Some of it is obviously on Zach Wilson. He's a rookie quarterback. He's made mistakes and he's missed some easy throws. But I think a lot of it also could be attributed to the fact that you got 2 guys in Elijah Moore and Denzel Mims, and you're not getting them the football. And specifically with Elijah Moore, because Elijah Moore has been a big part of this offense when he's been out there as far as, snap count. We're talking about Elijah Moore here that's gone out there, and he's played in a bunch of these games as a starter. He went out there in week 1 and obviously had that drop, which could have been a huge play. All right, it happens. Then in weeks 2 and 3, you saw him get 14 total targets, but they weren't enough big-time plays. Then he gets the concussion that keeps him out of the Denver game. And when we last saw him in London, he's targeted just twice. So that's got to change. And I know Robert Saleh has indicated that's going to change. But this is a guy you got to feature in your offense. Use him in the slot more. I don't want to hear that, oh, well, Jamison Crowder plays the slot, so there's not a position for Moore out there, so we got to put him on the outside. This is a guy in college that I think 70% of the time, maybe more, one of our great listeners put the stat in the comment section yesterday. And this is a guy that we've seen really dominate in the slot in college football. And the Jets got to get him the ball, simply put. Now, big picture, you want to find out what you have in these guys as well. We're talking about 2 guys that the Jets have invested significant draft capital in the last 2 years, right? Elijah Moore was the 34th overall pick in the draft. Denzel Mims was a second-round pick in 2020. So you got to hit on your draft picks, but specifically, GMs are usually judged based on how they hit on their picks in the first 3 rounds. These guys are second-round picks. They need the football. We need to see more of them in this offense. Now, specifically with Denzel Mims, the Jets can't deny that there's a place for a 6'3", 207-pound receiver who's got sub 4.5 speed. Like, there's just no way I could listen to anything the Jets tell you about Denzel Mims if they don't think that there's a way for that guy to help your offense. I just refuse to buy it. Corey Davis has had issues with some drops this year. You mean to tell me that we can't get Denzel Mims some plays? Keelan Cole's had some issues. He hasn't done a whole lot. We can't get Denzel Mims some plays here. Crowder, I think, needs to be out there. He's got good chemistry with Zach Wilson. He's a professional, really good slot receiver. But that doesn't mean there's not a spot for Mims and, of course, Elijah Moore to be featured more in this offense. And specifically with Denzel Mims, you can't deny that when he's been throwing the football, he's made plays. He's had 4 passes thrown to him this season on 21 snaps, and he's got 3 catches for 73 yards. That includes the 40-yarder that we saw in the opener at the end of the Panthers game. That includes the 27-yard catch he had in London against the Falcons. This is a guy that when he's been throwing the football this year in limited opportunities, he's made some big plays. So I don't want to hear that Denzel Mims can't help this team. The Jets have not had a whole lot of explosive plays outside of the Tennessee game where you saw Zach Wilson really, had that coming out game where he threw bombs down the field and he looked like, Patrick Mahomes, right? So you need to see more from these two guys in the offense. Saleh and company are saying the right things, but actions speak louder than words. And ultimately, when you're the New York Jets and you're a team that is a young team trying to evaluate what you have, I'd rather lose games playing Moore and Mims than lose games playing Keelan Cole, playing, Braxton Berrios. Like, I'd rather lose those games with, Elijah Moore and Mims getting playing time than lose those games with veterans who don't have a long-term future on this team. Keelan Cole's on a 1-year deal. Jamison Crowder is a free agent to be. Braxton Berrios, I don't want to rip him. He's been fine, but he's not part of your long-term plans. You're not building your team going into the offseason going, yep, we got Braxton Berrios, so we know we're good. So I just think, you look at all of it in a vacuum here for the Jets, and through 5 games, it has not been what we thought we were getting offensively. That being said, putting it in perspective, we're still talking about a rookie quarterback, rookie OC, rookie head coach. They now have had the bye week, so now it's an opportunity to see what the Jets can do to go out there and fix the obvious issues with this team, which has been the first half offense. And then more specifically, got to get the ball to your playmakers. And I think Elijah Moore can be a solution to some of the issues the Jets have had here in the first half. So with that being said, I want to thank all of you who watched this video. Let's open it up to any comments and or questions. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Thanks to everyone who always takes time, of course, to watch. A reminder to please subscribe on the right-hand side of your screen. Jets Forever has the first comment of the day. Play the playmakers. Simple. It seems simple, but the problem is it has not been simple for the Jets. When was the last time something was ever simple for the Jets, right? So, that being said, it would be really good to see this week against a Pats defense that's been susceptible to big plays this year. It would be good to see, these playmakers that the Jets have that coming out party. Hand over fist writes in, Jets will win this weekend. I guarantee it like Joe. I'm not guaranteeing a win, but I do think this could be a competitive game. I want to see the Jets go out there and make this a real game. I want to see them go out there and compete. I want to see them fix the issues that they've had in the first half. And obviously, from a stat standpoint, I want to see Zach Wilson take care of the ball. He had 4 interceptions in the Week 2 game against the Patriots, and he was awful, didn't give the Jets a real chance to win. Be nice to see him go out there, have a bounce-back performance, specifically coming off the bye week. And, the thing is, too, you look at Zach Wilson, it's like, oh, well, he has 9 interceptions. He leads the NFL in picks. All right. Well, 4 of them came in one game, right? It's not like Zach Wilson's been a turnover machine. He's had typical rookie issues, throwing interceptions, but 4 of them came in one game. This is a guy that has not killed the Jets with his turnovers. He's going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. The other thing is, too, it's not like other rookie quarterbacks aren't turning over the ball as well. Like Trevor Lawrence is at 7 interceptions so far. And, everyone thinks Trevor Lawrence is obviously going to be, an elite quarterback in the NFL at some point. So, got to be patient with Zach Wilson. I'm not guaranteeing a win, but I am going to sit here and say that I think this game is certainly going to be a lot more competitive than the Week 2 matchup was, because I think Zach Wilson's going to go out there and he's going to play better. That being said, I want to thank everyone who took time to watch this video. My name is Jake Asman. This has been the Jake Asman Show for a Wednesday. Back with more videos tomorrow, and we will continue to grow this channel. Thanks to everyone who takes time to watch. I certainly appreciate all of you. Once again, thanks for watching the channel. Let's enjoy the Wednesday. We got Knicks basketball tonight for my fellow Knicks fans. I'm wearing the Knicks shirt down here. Can't wait. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.